Do you want to use the clapperboard? Would that make you excited?
Let's see. Nope. Nope. Nothing there.
We're keeping that in.
All right. Hey, everybody. We thought using the clapperboard was going to get me excited, and I didn't want to shoot down the idea right away. We tried it. Did nothing for me emotionally.
Damn.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Wesam's World every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, only on Adobe Radio Live. Make sure you download the Adobe app to listen to our show live and also listen to other great podcasts and the latest on alternative music from Adobe Radio. Mm. We had a little bit of a rough start this morning. Mr. Peyton Grufick, our head producer here on the show, he sent us a picture of your car with a flat tire. And I just need to know right off the bat who slashed your tire.
I didn't take a good look at it. I don't know why it's flat. But the last time it was flat there was a screw sticking out of our tire, so I can only assume I'm gonna find like another. I hope it's a screw, because if it was a screw, it's patchable, and I don't have to go get a new tire.
Right.
So I'm really hoping they can just patch it, but we'll see.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have a really good tire place. I don't know if you could go to your tire place.
Mine's great.
Yours great.
Don't even need your recommendation. Okay. But thank you.
You're welcome. A little aggressive with that, and that's...
I don't even want to hear it, though. My guys are awesome.
Okay,
so.
I said I wasn't going to tell you it, then. What's the problem?
Drop it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I could tell somebody woke up on the wrong side of the road this morning. Okay.
You got me a great Uber, by the way. Yeah.
Is that a really or no?
No, yeah. We argued about like phone companies, like, and how expensive they are. Not argued. We were mutually arguing against the world about like how expensive cell phones are.
Were you fired up?
And all that. He was definitely more fired up than I was. And then we were talking about just how shitty it is to live in Oklahoma and Texas, because he's got family in Oklahoma City. And he's like, the weather there is abysmal. And I was like, I can get behind that. When it's like hot, it's humid. Mm-hmm. When it's cold, it's freezing. Nightmare.
Yeah. You love the small talk.
We're different.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the small talk.
Yeah. None for me.
Mm-hmm.
None for me. Some update about my life, which I think is really exciting. I started helping out and coaching some of the kids' jiu-jitsu classes.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
It's been very rewarding, believe it or not. And it's a lot.
Yeah.
The kids' energy I love it. It's feral, some of it.
Are they scrappy?
Oh, some of them are just like, that's what you're meant to do. You know, it's just in their DNA. But a lot of times it's just pandemonium because they're just excited to be there and wrestle. You know? It's been so lovely watching them get stuff. I'm a little bit more on the stricter side, surprise, with the students, just because that's just where I'm naturally at with teaching them. But we've been having a great time. It's been awesome at Highland Park. Friendship Club, they call it. Not Fight Club. Friendship Club.
That's
Friendship
cute.
Club.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Because they're young.
They're young.
They don't need to be in a fight club, but
Exactly.
a friendship club is good.
Exactly. And so, listen, we have a few updates from last week's episode, and I texted Peyton about one of them. If you tuned in last week, we told one of the classic Sam Keesh stories, that's my dad, of him answering my FaceTime call while he's at a funeral, while they're lowering the person in the ground, crying, going, they're burying him, then turning the phone to the people who lost their brother, me not knowing what to say, in boxers, turning up my computer camera, going, God be with you.
God be with you.
God be with you.
God be with you. Well, this is not a made-up bit. This is not a lie. This is 100% the truth, okay? I called them a few times the other day. They didn't answer, which is weird for them. And then I talked to my brother. My brother calls my dad that same day, and Sam Keesh answers at a funeral, at somebody else's funeral. And I'm like, what? My brother had no idea we discussed this.
Yeah.
And luckily it wasn't when they were lowering them,
Damn it.
I know.
Damn it.
I know. And so they were at the what's it called? The after or
Like a
before?
reception?
Yeah, some sort of before or after. I don't remember. But I talked to you, Peyton.
Yeah.
And he told me to call back to see if he would answer. He never answered, which was very disappointing.
Damn it. We were trying to time it up so that Wesam did call during the burial.
Right.
But what did your dad say when he answered the phone to your brother? Do you remember?
Something just like we're at a funeral.
Right.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I remember I said he seemed less torn up about this one.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Very less torn up.
This one was not as impactful.
They told me afterwards it was a very beautiful one. So they were
Oh.
just like, it was wonderful watching the sons
Yeah.
talk so highly about their mom.
It was the celebration of life type of funeral.
Right, rather than something, there was a more heavy
Yeah.
feeling to it, which is interesting. Funerals can be either way. I find
Yeah.
that very, very interesting.
What kind of funeral do you want?
Techno.
Sorry, this light, speaking of techno, is blinding the shit out of me.
Oh, that light.
It's like a strobe light out of the corner of my
Oh,
eye.
yeah, that's
just,
not good.
Just ready
It's not
to
supposed to
induce
be there now
a
that I'm
migraine
looking at
for
it.
me.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be tilting up in a corner.
I was like, ugh.
That's not good.
Okay.
I don't know. I've always wanted to kind of not burden people with my
Yeah.
death, and so I kind of wanted to always just go in a cave
I
somewhere.
want mine to be hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the type of guy who I want somebody hired as like the Grim Reaper to like walk in and stand in the back of the ceremony. Ceremony? Do you call it a ceremony at
No,
a funeral?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess
yeah,
you
you
can call
can call it the ceremony.
Okay. I'm going to call it the ceremony.
it. Yeah,
Emphasis on the.
that's not bad. I've always wanted to do pranks, but I'm upset because the person I want to prank is dead and they won't be able to see it.
What? Who? Can you say? Or
Well, no, because then they won't be around for it, and it just won't be funny.
wait. Are they dead now, or you're saying they're going to die first?
Oh, if they die first, these are
Okay,
the pranks
you said
that.
they're already dead.
Oh, my bad. No, they're not dead. They're not dead yet. We're
Okay.
not. By the way, we're not dead yet.
No.
No, we're not.
we're
We're
not.
here recording.
We're here recording right now, live on Adobe Radio.
Wait. That tickled him.
I know. He's finding this way too funny. I don't know what it is about it.
It's just like talking about
What?
Death?
talking about death, and then going, "We're live on Adobe Radio."
That's what we're here for. This is what listeners want.
The sudden contrast of just death and morbidity, and then we're live. Make sure you download the Adobe app. I keep doing that. Woohoo! Oh my gosh! Speaking of death, real quick.
Yeah.
I've been actually pretty torn up ever since Zeke left the show. I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
It's really bothered me that he moved to Oklahoma and did his like doing something else with his life, some bullshit thing. And so the only way for me to actually feel better about him leaving the show is to pretend that he's passed away.
Wow.
Yep.
See, that's not a healthy coping mechanism.
It made me feel better, and that's weird, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a little strange.
I'm a strange guy.
Something
We're live on
in your past life, you were locked away somewhere. Like 100%.
What do you mean?
You were-
Insane asylum.
Yeah, like if we're going that far back, you were in a dungeon of some kind. If you weren't a warrior during like medieval times, you were locked away for life in a dungeon, and they were like stretching you apart every single day.
Isaiah thinks everything we say is funny.
Everything we say is funny.
Yeah. Isaiah Adams?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was
We're
a weird-
live on Adobe.
This was a bad transition.
Okay, that one wasn't as good.
That
That one
wasn't
wasn't
as
as good, but that's okay. I'll still do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there a point to this?
No,
or-
I was just saying, like, you're saying that my craziness of what I think is funny is a little psychotic.
I just think some of your instincts have been, I don't know.
Darker?
Yeah.
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 That happens.
Yeah. It does happen. You're right.
When I get more burnt out, the more I find dark humor hilarious. Because I'm tired, dude.
Yeah.
I'm tired of everything.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty burnt out right now. Too many coaching sessions. Acting's picked up, though.
Oh, good.
That's great.
Yeah, which is wonderful. So a lot of coaching sessions. The teaching's been going great. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back live on Adobe Radio.
You motherfucker.
All right, we're back. So we took, R.I.P. Zeke Duhan. We talked about my dad calling back at the funeral. Oh, something really nice happened this morning on my drive here.
What happened?
I let this I could feel her energy. She was in a little Toyota Yaris. This little abuela, little Spanish grandma in the car, and I let her through first.
Very polite.
Very polite, and I smiled. She smiled at me, and I just felt good about it, man. I could tell
Yeah.
she was a nice little abuelita. She
Yeah.
was like, "Gracias, señor," like I could feel that in her heart, and I was like, "That's awesome." I felt good about that this morning. I did a good deed.
And then what rage-induced thing happened probably right after that?
Oh yeah, there was a car accident, and the way they had blocked. No, I'm kidding. No, it's a car accident. Everybody was safe, thankfully, but they had blocked it off weirdly, and I was trying to keep my calm with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is that what you were trying to do there? You tried to keep your calm? You were about to blow up?
Yeah, I was about to blow up, but I kept it calm.
Gotcha. The car accident was not with the grandma you let in, right?
No.
Okay,
She was good. She was good. Yeah.
Okay.
She was good.
You had to think about it.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, but at first I was about to get angry because of the way the firemen had blocked off the intersection, but then I was like, you know what? No, it's okay. There was this guy in the car next to me, however, who I waved to him to let me through, and then he gave me the 1 second finger and then continued to go, and I was like, that's not how this interaction is supposed to work.
Yeah.
About to lose my cool, however, then he was like, oh, go ahead. And I was like, okay, cool. And everything was
I think
fine.
he forgot. Maybe he was like, I'll let this guy in. And he's like, wait, shit. I'm supposed to let this guy. Hey, maybe he caught himself.
Maybe
he still
he
did
did.
a good thing in the end.
He did. And everything works out.
Yeah.
Everything works out.
The aggressive 1 second, though.
Yeah.
I would get upset, too, at that.
Yeah. Really? Okay. Okay, Jordan Matlock just, I don't think I should say this on the air.
No, you shouldn't.
Probably
Okay,
not.
I'll give you the address later.
Why? Why do I need it?
Thought you should know.
Oh, okay. Is
Anyway.
it? No, I can't say anything.
No, you can't. We can't say anything.
No, I can't say anything.
I hate when I shouldn't have even brought it up.
Now
Yeah.
the listeners are just like, wow,
Jordan,
that's so rude.
Jordan Matlock, previous guest on the show, just did something amazing. New
Yeah,
chapter in his
except
life.
he didn't do it.
He didn't do it. No.
But it's a new chapter.
It's a new chapter, and
It's a new chapter.
We all love new chapters.
we congratulate him.
We do.
We do with love and entropy.
And what?
Entropy. You don't know what entropy means?
No.
It's a Greek word. It means the complex nature of life.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're the odd one out in the guys' night trio now. So you got to step
That's
it
right.
up.
I do. And I will be stepping it up with this coffee shop that is soft opening this month.
Can we talk about it?
Yes.
Yay!
We can talk about
We can
it?
talk about
Oh
it.
my
How
gosh.
exciting.
Very exciting. So I collaborated in opening a location with the owner of House Roots and James Choi, previous guest on the show, owns Cafe Dulce. And we'll be opening up a House Roots coffee location on the CSUN campus in Northridge.
Nice.
Prime
And-
spot.
Primo spot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Right underneath student housing, right on campus, and also right next to a very busy road and intersection. So
Yeah.
fingers
Great.
crossed. And what I like about House Roots Coffee, first of all, they're all about serving the community, and not just with exceptional high quality coffee, drinks, and home baked goods, but community service, making sure there's a community built around the house, the coffee, and also like the churches, and then the just like the well-being of the neighborhood, which I think is so important. So I love what they do, the message behind everything. They have an in-house chef who's cooking these baked goods that are just Mwah. And also we'll be going into like sandwiches, like grab and go sandwiches for the students, which will be awesome.
Nice.
Are you guys familiar with Third Wave Coffee?
No.
Okay. So First Wave is kind of like your just like 7-Eleven coffee gas station.
Oh, these are stages.
Yes.
Not a place.
Not a place.
Okay.
So like 7-Eleven, Quick and Go. It's just like coffee, just a really traditional like
beans and water.
Yeah, beans and water, or like super sugary drinks. You know what I mean? Just stuff like bare minimum. You can't get. I mean, it's probably not going to be great, but it's just whatever.
Yeah.
Second wave are your sugar slingers. That's what they call them. Like
Sugar slingers?
Yeah, like your Starbucks, your Coffee Bean, your those type of stores. Because if you look at the menu on them, a lot of it is just
it's just bad for you.
yeah, it's really not great.
Yeah.
And unless you go to like a Starbucks Reserve, you're not going to really get really high quality espressos or anything like that. Because, and no offense, the people working behind the counter just aren't that into it. And there's a whole way of like dialing in your espresso machine, the grind, everything. There's a whole craft to this. House Roast is on this third wave where they take pride into grinding, roasting the beans, grinding them, and very specialized drinks. And I can't wait for it to open. We're going to discuss more about it here in a little bit, but we want to talk about our sponsor this week, Factor Meals. So I've been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now for a little bit, and after rolling for a few hours, I can't tell you how excited and how good it feels knowing that I have a high quality, high protein meal waiting for me as soon as I get home, and I don't have to cook anything. I can just put it in the microwave, 2 minutes, boom, done, healthy food in my system. It's been an absolute game changer for me. They have over 40 plus meal options every single, I believe it's every week or every 2 weeks, but they rotate the menu. Also, if you're on like a specific type of diet, like you're trying to be calorie smart, or I need extra protein, or you know what, I'm on keto, they have a variety of different options that you can choose from that matches your needs and wants, which I absolutely love. Because sometimes it's like, okay, I've been eating super keto for 6 weeks, but now you know what? I want something different, and it's super easy to switch with their options online. They have these nice little add-on things where there's smoothies and breakfast and grab-and-go snacks that you can add on to your meal. So like in the morning, if you just want something small to have, a little shot, whatever, boom, it's right there for you to choose from. This is something really cool. They did a clinical trial for those of you who are looking to lose weight, and they did the keto meal thing for 8 weeks. The people on it lost 8 pounds in 8 weeks. Now, results may vary, obviously, for your body type and everything, but a pound a week is actually super healthy, and a lot of people say that's like the best way to lose weight consistently. You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, wow, 2 months have gone by, I'm almost 10 pounds lighter. That's incredible. 2 months goes by quick. And I've been eating recently their salmon ginger Asian dish. That is absolutely my favorite. It's light. The salmon, I don't know how they do it. You know when you reheat like fish sometimes, it comes out dry or the texture feels weird, and then the sauce is what? No. This thing tastes and it feels like it's cooked like on a skillet right there. I don't know how they do it. It tastes absolutely amazing. It's my favorite thing. And sometimes I add on another salmon on there because I want that protein. I've been bulking up.
Yeah.
Been bulking up, baby. So eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use Factor Podcast to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast for 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Very good deal. Back to the coffee shop. I'm really excited for this, you guys. It's been...
Can you
way
say
too
when
long.
it opens, or
been
is
a
that
long
still...
time.
The soft open is this month.
Okay.
That's great.
So second week. So next week, end of next week, it should be open already.
Okay.
Amazing.
We passed all the inspections, everything. It's been quite the process with that. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll talk about that, bringing the owner on here, because that was a brand new experience for me. And then we'll have a big grand opening, which will
Okay.
be super big and
Okay.
everything.
Keep me
they're-
posted on both.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm really excited for this. Also, I'm a little on that.
It's gonna come back.
It is.
It's gonna
It is.
come back strong.
It is. So very exciting stuff. I was telling Alex this before you got here, Peyton, but I love being busy, but I'm at that point where I feel the burnout a little bit.
Mhm.
And even when I'm relaxing, I don't feel super relaxed. So sometimes I like to ask my friends, they know me better than me. What do you think I need to do to recharge?
I think you need to go back into nature.
Okay.
Like, I know ultimately your best recharge would be Japan.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, get this guy on a flight
Get
to
him to Japan. Get him some coffee
always-
that tastes like raspberries.
He's always better when he comes back from Japan.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
you
a
can't.
miracle drug.
Right, yeah.
It really is.
So perhaps you go to the gardens, in the Japanese gardens, and you reconnect with nature.
Mm-hmm.
Just, no phone, no emails, no nothing like that. Maybe a book,
Yeah.
maybe some music.
Yeah. I would love to go to Japan.
We know.
I'm getting depressed, like legitimately depressed when I see videos on Japan or on my phone or like YouTube, like somebody's walking through Japan.
Yeah.
I get actually depressed.
Let's go to Japan. Let's just go to Japan.
You want to go to Japan?
Let's go to Japan.
I don't know what a trip of me and you would be like in Japan.
Chaos.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Would you just go wild?
No, I wouldn't go wild.
Well, you just said chaos.
Well, yeah. Because you might be, I don't know how you rock and roll in Japan. Well, I kind of do. But while you're finding inner peace, I'm going to be going to like, I don't know. Why are you making those eyes?
I'm just waiting to hear what you're
going
going to
to
say.
weird
The
cafe?
anticipate? Yeah. You're going to like,
Are
what?
there weird cafes?
Bro.
Dude, I don't know anything.
I'll give you a list of
I'd basically be
weird
going in
cafes.
blind, which is what's funny about it.
Holy shit. A guy's trip with Peyton to Japan. Honestly, I think you would come back, like on the plane ride back, you'd look like,
You'd be wired from all the coffee you guys drink.
yeah, there'd be a lot of coffee drinking.
I can't drink coffee.
No. You're going to Japan, you're getting some caffeine in you.
No.
Why?
I'll be out of commission the whole trip.
Come on, bro.
No, it's not a preference thing. It's a I will get sick thing.
You'll be all right.
There's no.
That's different in Japan.
You get some
Caffeine's
decaf.
different.
I'll get decaf.
All right,
There
but
you go.
We say that to him. It's all decaf,
It's
bro.
decaf.
Bro, it's decaf.
Give me decaf. You'll figure out how quickly it's real with caffeine.
Which is crazy because you used to drink.
I used to drink so much caffeine, and I wonder if that's a reason I got all screwed up. It's because I had a bad caffeine addiction. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I would get caffeine poisoning a lot. Like I would have too much caffeine.
How many milligrams a day?
Oh. Maybe it's because I have a low tolerance. I don't know if it's high or low, but like
How many-
400 milligrams, 500 milligrams.
How many cans were you drinking a day?
I used to have a bad Red Bull addiction where it would be like 4 or 5 cans.
What?
Yeah.
That's not good at all. Each one of those cans, I believe, is 200.
No, not the ones I was getting. I was getting like the little tall
Okay.
boys.
Yeah.
But still, I believe it was like 120 for those small cans.
Okay.
Yeah, I promise it wasn't like the tall big ones. I was getting the like the ones
yeah.
that like they barely fit in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought those had a lot of caffeine.
I don't think the ones
They can
those
have
do.
80 to 111, depending
one-
on the just
Okay.
depending on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
that's not
swear
too
it
bad.
wasn't too.
God.
I swear. The big ones probably, but
Yeah.
no.
I remember you called me once. You bought a pack of something of cans from some gamer
Oh my
guy.
gosh, yes.
Yeah, and you, I believe, what happened with that?
Dude, it had so much caffeine in it. It was like a limited edition Resident Evil, because I'm a nerd, like energy drink. Because the streamer I watch had like a discount code for it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, one, it was gargantuous. 2, it was some outrageous number in one serving of like 600 milligrams of caffeine, which like in one sitting, like just chugging it down. Not fun. So I was sick that day.
Yeah. Speaking of being sick from stuff we've ingested, I forgot who it was. Somebody in one of my acting classes talked about the one chip challenge, and I overheard them. I literally swung my head, and I go, "Who's doing it?" And they're like, and I'm like, have you done it, or are you going to do it? And they're like, we're going to do it. I'm like, don't swallow. Don't swallow it.
I hope somebody passed by right when you said that, and that's all they heard.
Canceled. No, but I was very adamant to them that their entire 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours would be ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, taste it, feel it, do not swallow it, or you are effed up, dude.
The fun part is just how hot it is.
Yes.
You don't have to digest it.
Right. Do not. That's just unnecessary pain.
Yeah.
I wish we knew that beforehand.
Yeah.
I really, really do.
I went back and watched that episode, like a little part of it.
Yeah.
You and Zeke were cowards. And that's just the way it is.
Damn.
Do you remember that?
I mean, Zeke only took a little nibble.
Zeke was the biggest coward because he took a little
He at
nibble
least
and shut
ate it.
down. We both took a big bite, but like you also shut down.
I shut down. I've never experienced that in my life. I don't think
Yeah.
that's a coward move.
That's kind of coward.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
You
man.
got up and left.
Oh,
That's a coward move.
Okay, cool. You need a ride home after this?
Yeah.
Cool.
Shit.
Talking shit now.
walking.
I guess I am. I'm hitchhiking. I'll pick up the guy again and we'll argue about phone bills.
Would you hitchhike?
Would I hitchhike? Absolutely not.
Good answer.
He's a victim, remember?
Yeah.
Target.
Yeah.
Target. Yeah.
Target. Well, tomato. Tomato. All right. Well, we are live on Adobe Radio. Oh, man. It feels like forever since I've seen you guys.
Yeah.
Did we record last week?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Forget.
did. No, we had to postpone from Monday because my closet broke.
Ah.
And then they never showed up. I took the whole day waiting because they were like, they'll show up from 8 to 4:30.
Yeah.
And they never showed up.
You know what? I want to hear people's, if you're listening to this, I want to hear your maintenance apartment horror stories.
Woes.
The woes of like calling in for maintenance and like some of the nightmare stories you've had to deal with. And I'll give you a couple of mine. They're not nightmare. They're just more annoyances than anything. I one time called them in because the sink was leaking, like the kitchen sink. And what happens is it started to leak to that point where the gasket around, you could see parts of it start crumbling.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you need to replace that. Pretty simple, right? My brother was there and I was working on something or I'd come in late and I was like, cool, did they fix it? He's like, yeah, he took a look at it. He said, nothing's wrong. I was like, what do you mean? No, where is he? And I saw them leaving like, excuse me, sir, hi. No. This is not fixed. And they came back in and I'm like, look, they're like, oh, it's working. I'm like, no, I understand there's water coming out of the thing. Look at what's happening. It's leaking. And he's like, oh, okay. We come back. And I'm like, guys, this is your job. This is what you're supposed to do. And it's so annoying. Also, another thing that happened, the blinds that we have, they were broken and old. I've been in there for years. Finally, they said they would replace them. They come in, and the guy who was cutting them, he cut them like this much too short. So when you close it, you have like this much, few inches, showing.
Yeah.
So light's coming in on the bottom. And he looks at me and goes, is this good? And he was about to leave, and I go, no, man. I can see I can see through literally what the blinds are supposed to be doing. They're not doing because they're too short. You cut them too short.
I think the best part on that, though, Wesam, I don't know if you remember, I had come over to help you with the self-tape. And we were going to do it at my place because he was still there. And I heard William go, yeah, that's okay. And I went, Wesam. And I had to get him because
right.
William was going to approve that. He was going to be like, yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
I love my brother William to death. He does shit like that all the time.
You'd hate me as a roommate.
Oh, no, we couldn't be friends.
I would do what William does. I'd be like, that's fine. That's good.
Oh, bro.
Ow. I literally only call maintenance for emergencies. Nothing else.
I believe it.
Yeah. So like the water heater and like that's it.
Mm.
That's a big
It's the
thing.
only time I've ever called maintenance at my apartment.
Wow.
I cannot wait for the day I get a house.
Mm-hmm.
A house where it's mine.
Yeah.
And I can do whatever I want. I know there's other stuff you take care of, but
Right.
that's me.
Yeah.
I want that.
You want to hear a fun story?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I do.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Your best friend Jack Dean got a house.
Nice.
Congrats, Jack.
Very excited. They moving in. I get a text from him. It says, if you ever want to buy a house, don't stay in an apartment. They've been having nightmares with their house. Their first night sleeping there, they woke up to a bat flying around in their room. And
What?
yeah.
In their room?
Yeah, like it was above them and like flying around. And they learned that the inspector they had in, they missed that there is no ventilation in their chimney.
I was
So
going
it's
to say
just
this
a
the chimney,
hole.
yeah.
So it flew in through the chimney and into their room. And
My God.
yeah.
What else?
There was something where like water wasn't working with like, yeah, that's the main thing.
Okay.
It was mainly the bat. I wanted to tell you about the bat. And they went to go make sure the bat didn't have rabies or anything. The bat didn't have rabies. So they're all good.
They checked if the bat had rabies?
Yeah.
They caught it.
Yeah.
Oh.
They had a
that's-
guy come in and snag it.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then they took it to a little testing place and they were like, nope, you're good. It's clean.
You know what? The bat guy should get paid much more than the home inspection guy. Because the bat guy, not because they're different jobs, because he does his fucking job.
Yeah.
Hey, home inspection guy.
Wait.
I know. No.
Yeah.
Home inspection guy. Do the home inspection. All of it. And if you can't remember all of it because there's too many things to inspect, make a list and then check mark it. This is the problem with our world nowadays. People are lazy and people are stupid. If you disagree with me on that statement, you are part of the problem. Don't listen to the show. Don't listen live on Adobe Radio, that's for sure, okay? Because you probably don't know how to turn on your phone properly. You were about to say something, Peyton.
Yeah, I was just going to say, imagine the animal handler. They do come out and they're just like, I couldn't do it. Like, it's just for like anything. I'm just imagining an animal handler. You ask if you're in Florida and you got like a crocodile in your pool. If you're in Oklahoma, you got a bat flying in your room. Imagine you're waiting outside. They walk out and they're just like, I couldn't do it. It's still there.
I'd be like, what do you mean you can't do it? Let's do this. Let's reenact this. I love this. Okay. What's the animal, Alex?
Where are we at in Oklahoma? Or
Yeah.
No.
Anywhere.
Let's do Big Bear. Let's do Big Bear.
Bear?
And a bear cub has come into your house and you locked it in.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Hi. So what's the deal?
Yeah, so you were talking about you got a bear cub down in your closet right now. I went to go check it out, and he's still there. Now, aggressive little fella, couldn't get him out.
Well, yeah. Well, what do you mean you can get him out?
Well, I'm into bear cub being really aggressive, and I couldn't really do anything about it. You know, I don't want to claw it up, and you don't want to get all the damage to the furniture.
What?
Bear cub's still in there.
I know that. Oh, my God.
Bear
Well, then
cub.
what do I do, man?
Bear cub not coming out.
Okay. Is there someone else I can call that can actually do this?
No, I mean you gotta keep it around. You know,
I'm not keeping.
pet bear.
Are you out of your mind?
You pet bear?
Are you out of your mind?
Pet bear and big bear?
Are you fucking with me right now?
No,
Is this a bit?
no,
No, seriously, is this a bit?
no.
Is this a bit?
No.
Get out.
Stop asking.
No, seriously, get out because that's insane.
What
That's what I called you to do. It's a bear cup, for Christ's sake.
What are we gonna do about the bear cup?
Get out of my house! My God, dude.
So that's what would happen,
Bro. Oh my gosh. I can. Oh, man. Stupid people, man.
So
Yeah.
there's a guy I love to follow on Instagram. He's an inspector, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he does it privately.
What, like a
A
private
home,
business?
a home inspector.
But does it privately?
Yeah, like
they
his
don't
own his own business.
His own
Okay.
business. Okay, I thought he
Right.
does it without the knowledge of the
no.
people.
I'm expecting a home. No. And so he's located in Arizona.
Okay.
The reason I bring this up is because you might have family potentially moving to Arizona. And this guy goes and looks at new homes. These are new builds worth millions of dollars. And everything is broken. Trusses are not even nailed into things like cracks, all this stuff, and he calls them out and he puts it on Instagram. He has been sued multiple times by these construction companies that make these, neighborhoods, trying to have his license revoked because he goes and, helps people get them to pay for the things that are not put in right. Yeah. And they're trying to get him, just ex-nayed from the business.
Wow.
And one of the clients he helped, she recorded a conversation while she was in like the main office for this place, and they were like, he's not doing it right, like da-da-da-da, and like bad mouthing him. And he's got this recording of it too. And they've never successfully sued him. He's always like come out on top, but it's just one of those things where these are brand new homes.
People are evil, man.
It's those. I know two people who shall not be named that are close to me, and they bought those like very like tic tac, like quick, easy houses in Oklahoma, and like after a year, the cracks just really start showing, literally and metaphorically. Like they are not sturdy, built to last houses at all. They're quick. They just throw them up as fast as possible. They got like their patterns like lined up and everything. Every single house looks exactly the same, and they just don't last. They're not good. And then they charge you hundreds of thousands of dollars for them.
I'm going to bring up Japan again.
Okay, do
You
it.
ready for this?
We're ready.
So ready.
You watch them construct. I watched this YouTube video of them constructing a home in Japan. The amount of care that goes into it is astounding. Not only that, they had a contractor react to the video who does like good houses, and he was like, "This is incredible." He talks about how much care every little thing that they're doing is built to last well over 100 years.
Yeah.
Well over, and it's just like, what? It's greed. That's what causes all this, so that people make extra money. They don't care about what happens to the person, the family who owns the house. They stuff their pockets a little more. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
There's no care. There's no consideration. There's no pride in the work that you do here a lot. There really isn't.
Yeah.
That's why, honestly, I love House Roots Coffee. One of their first tenets whenever they're hiring somebody is customer service.
Yeah.
They're there to serve the customer. And that's what I like. That's what you go to a coffee shop for. A special coffee shop. That's why I love coffee shops. A special one. You go there to start your morning, to get your work done, to kind of recharge. You're like, oh, cool. This is where I go to like really recalibrate for my day, or I got to focus. I got to work on this. And you want that experience to be as positive as possible. This Groundworks coffee place just down the road, I got attacked by a homeless person. Swung at with Frank. I was actually have coffee with Frankie from the show.
I think you've mentioned this before. Yeah.
I mean, the people behind the counter, only one of them was like, hey, you got to get out of here. You know, they called. Man, none of them. The majority of them didn't do anything.
I mean, it probably happens
But
every second.
they should not let it happen.
But
what can the coffee shop do about
Kick
it?
them out.
You know what?
Were they
I'm glad
in
you
the
said
building
that.
or outside the building?
Inside the building.
Oh, they were inside the building.
This is a great point you bring up. What can they do? Okay, I'll tell you what. You're the owner. You know you have a problem with homeless and crazies around that area. You know what you got to do? You got to hire a security guard. You got to train your employees on a standard operating procedure and what happens in this situation. What happens in this situation? What do you do in this situation? None of them did anything. That's inappropriate too. I'm not asking them to come in there and save my life like a superhero, but they need to have a standard operating procedure, which they didn't have. That's what I'm talking about, Karen, and like care with your work, intention with your work. Pride with your work, yeah. That's all, Peyton. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to be back live on Adobe Radio. Are we back live?
We're
I
back
think
live.
so.
We're
It's
back
your
live.
call.
We're back
if
live.
We're back live.
We're back live. I got you a little gift, man.
You got me a little gift?
There you go.
What is that?
There you go. Here you go.
It's for
What is that?
your broken car.
It's for my broken...
Smell it.
Smell it?
Yeah.
Why would I... What is this?
Smell it.
Oh, that does smell good.
Yeah, it's you put it in your visor and it makes the car smell nice.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Where'd you get this?
I got it from a company called Drift. Drift, if you're watching this, I really like your stuff. Yeah,
Are
let
they in
us know.
Japan?
No, I don't think so, but I just like their all-natural way of scenting your car, and it's cruelty-free.
Matt's will like that too. Thank you.
You're welcome, yeah.
My car with a flat tire. It'll be in there eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. You can also put it, the cool thing is you can put it on your desk, too, and it's not just for your car.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How long do they last?
About a month.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
It's pretty good, actually.
How much?
I don't know.
Like for little replacement ones.
Oh, don't quote me on this. A few bucks.
Okay.
That's not bad for wood.
No.
And it's like wood, so it's like biodegradable and it's cruelty-free. Yeah.
You just throw it away when you're done?
Yeah, I guess
We've had like
Recycle.
3 sponsors on this show, with Drift and the coffee shop not being a sponsor.
Yeah.
We've just been hyping things up.
Factor Meals is a sponsor. And again, if you want a great deal on Factor Meals, go to factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use Factor Podcast to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. It's pretty good.
That was good.
That's great.
That's good.
Smooth.
Yeah. Smooth as
Butter.
Butter.
All right. What do we got for current events, Miss Alexandra?
Yes. So, something that has been a mixed bag for the whole world. Snow White is coming out to premiere soon, March 21st. Love to love it, love to hate it. Can't wait to see what the response will be.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like remakes.
It's
the
unnecessary.
Cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when they kept calling the Lion King remake the live action Lion King?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When it's still just digitally created lions?
That's smart.
And everybody's like, the live action Lion King. It's like, nope. There's nothing there. I'm trying to think. The one Disney remake I might have kind of enjoyed. Did you ever see any of the Disney remakes?
Their first one that they ever did was the only good one, which was Cinderella. And because
Oh, see, and
they
I never saw it.
They didn't try and copy the animation. There was no singing. There was no it was live action. It was a retelling of the story, not a copy.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what. This might be... People will disagree with me on this, but whatever. I feel if you're an actor, especially one of the main actors in a feature film, it is first and foremost part of your job nowadays to help promote the film so people watch it.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty generally agreed upon. Now, you have 2 branches that go off of that. And this is, of course, up to you as the actor and the professional and the artist. You can use that time as a moment for preaching your beliefs or bringing attention to some world events that you feel like you want to get behind and bring attention to. And then there's another part where it's like, hey, I just want to talk about the film or the project, and I just want people to see it.
Yeah.
In all honesty, for me, I just want to hear about the film because of the context of what it's in. And so I know when somebody's seeing me on the red carpet or like on a video on the red carpet or usually like in just a very simple type of interview, that's where I'm there to talk about. Now, from that, I don't like when actors make the project different from what it is. And I'll give you an example. If I'm in Fast and Furious as one of the actors, I'm not going, listen, this is a complex story on family and the nature of violence in the human spirit. No, this is a summer blockbuster popcorn movie. Go in there, turn your brain off for 2 hours, have fun with the amazing action sequences, and you're going to just have a blast because we did some amazing acting. That's where I want to go. I want to get people in the seats.
Yeah.
I want people to go see the movie, not hate me. Right?
Right.
You haven't been watching
So-
Fast and Furious, right?
Well, hey, maybe I haven't.
Some deep stuff in there.
Maybe I haven't, but I'll tell you what. I'm a fan of the Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Because I know what they are.
Yeah.
And I watch it with that lens. I'm not watching it going, okay, I just watched Schindler's List. Fast and Furious should be around the same kind of vibe, right? No, that's absurd.
Right.
That's my problem
Yeah.
with the timing of certain actors talking about certain things for certain projects and or events in the world. I think that causes a lot of issues. Again, part of your job as an actor, especially if you're the lead or one of the leads, get people in the seats, man. That's what
Yeah.
you got to do. People put so much money, time, effort into this, and it's not just about you. It's about everybody else, like the people behind the or underneath the line, they call them, like who are working behind the scenes and everything like that. Like you want to promote that film so that they do well too. I don't know. That's where I'm coming from with that.
There's clearly behind the scenes stuff going on, and I have no idea what it is. So
On what? Sorry, specifically of
on,
Snow
on
White.
the Snow White stuff.
Oh, you don't know anything about it.
I don't know
Oh,
anything
Oh,
about
gosh.
it.
Yeah.
It's-
I don't
yeah,
want to get.
no.
I don't want to like.
It's such a deep rabbit hole that it would take a whole entire podcast to go through just what's happened.
It's not even about that specifically because that's not the only one it's happened to. There's just
No,
been a
yeah.
lot of negative attention associated with it.
Mm-hmm.
Not just because it's like a remake, but a lot of other unnecessary things.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, well, now we've just wasted all this money and effort into something because you didn't find the right timing to talk about certain things. And I think timing is important. I'm sorry, it just is. We're like, it's just weird to sometimes that people don't understand that. And again, that's your choice. I'm not saying no, you want to do that, do it, but realize the consequences of that.
I mean, you can see the consequences on a different movie with the one with I forget the name of it, but the Blake Lively one with Justin Baldoni. Their PR and stuff and timings and things like that. It just shows
For me,
it's important.
For me, it goes back to storytelling. Storytelling is so important. When you see a movie, I want people to feel magic when they go see my projects, or they watch it on TV, or they go to they're watching a film. Don't you want to feel magic when you
Very
go see
Walt
something?
Disney of you.
I think we're missing Walt Disney though, especially Disney itself.
You know what? I'll take that.
Yeah.
Very Walt Disney of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want people to feel magic when they see my stuff.
You
I
should
like
open a
that.
theme park.
Wesam's theme park.
Work on the name. Work on the name.
Warrior.
Wesam's Wonderland.
No.
18 and up.
Whoa!
It's a cruise.
Okay, moving on.
It's a cruise in international water.
You would pull sick jokes on a cruise.
The whole thing's a prank.
Bro.
You'd be like movie time on deck, and you'd start playing like Poseidon: The Great Adventure or something like that.
What's that?
The movie where the ship flips upside down.
Yes. That would be great.
That's something you would do on a cruise
No,
ship.
here's the prank.
Okay.
We get stranded on a desert island. And it becomes live theater, like like kind of like a dinner theater.
Yeah.
But it
Do
lasts
they know?
No.
It's okay.
They don't know that this
Do
is.
they get voted off?
Some?
Yeah. Do they go to a private spa
Some.
on the other side of the island?
You know who gets voted off?
Hmm.
Home inspectors who don't do their job.
Wow.
Out instantly.
People are like, hey, so what do you do for work? I'm a home inspector. Oh, no shit, so am I. That's weird because, like, I met this other guy. He's a home inspector. Wait, you guys are home inspectors? Wait, raise your hand here if you're a home inspector. Everybody raises their hand. They're like, what the fuck is going on here?
I think this is a prequel to The Place. I think this is the origins of The Place.
Right.
This is how The Place came to be.
Place definitely has to be an island.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Jurassic
get through
Park.
more current events before.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm just having a good time
I
talking.
know,
about it.
I
I
know.
know.
Yeah, sorry,
Just
guys.
so we don't do one.
Yeah.
before talking about
Because
second.
we're almost there. Something we Sam predicted a month or so ago. Mergers. So we have Paramount and Skydance Media merger.
Did you call that?
Yeah.
Boom, baby.
Yeah, he's
Who's Skydance?
Skydance is the precursor to Skynet from Terminator.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. No, I have no clue.
it's a production company. So they agreed to an $8 billion merger, forming Paramount Skydance Corporation. The merger aims to bolster content production and technological advancements, with the transaction expected to close the first half of 2025, pending regulatory approvals.
Yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of like technological advances with especially AI and stuff, have you seen the videos of AI creating a video game in real time as you're like going through it? Have
Yeah.
you seen that?
No.
Yeah.
Does it do a good job?
No.
I
It's-
wouldn't think so.
It feels like a fever dream,
yeah.
but it's pretty incredible that it's just computing all this in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
It
not good.
obeys like button inputs.
Yeah.
And interesting.
Yeah.
But breaking it back down, I saw the coolest thing. I've never been a Star Wars fan, to be honest. I have bad memories of it. But
Were you doing that
there's-
for her bad memories or for the Star Wars?
I'm a Star Wars fan.
Okay, cool. I just didn't know. I was like, Alex has bad memories.
Memories.
So anyway, there's a behind the scenes about it, and you know that scene where they're gonna do the racing in the desert.
Pod racing.
Yes. So they made a miniature, like waist height, and the audience is painted Q-tips,
Yes.
and I just think that's so amazing. You know, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
So I wish people would rely a little less on the CGI and be a little bit more practical. 'Cause-
And thanks for bringing that up, Alex.
Oh, you're welcome, Peyton.
Because everybody gets onto George Lucas in the prequels for an over-reliance of CGI when a lot of the things they criticize of CGI are actually practical. And you just don't know it because you're dumb.
Interesting.
Now, granted, he does use a lot of CGI in the prequels,
What?
but
Yeah.
there is a lot of practical stuff in there. You just don't know it.
Well, that's interesting. You just went back on your whole argument there. That was really interesting to me.
What are you talking about? What?
You just said something, and then you're like, well, actually, it's not really that.
People think the whole
Pick it up.
movies are CGI. They don't
Okay.
think anything's real.
Next time you say this argument, maybe you should flesh it out a little bit better.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh, Phantom Menace.
Loser. Okay, moving on.
I saw them in order.
Last but not least, staying on the Disney train, Disney is implementing some significant.
We're live on Adobe Radio. Oh, this is my favorite episode. I'm so stupid. Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Disney is going to be laying off 6% of its workforce across
holy
ABC.
shit.
Sorry.
Don't laugh. Stop laughing.
Across ABC News and Disney Entertainment Networks, totaling around 200 employees when all is said and done.
Damn.
This move is a part
Don't
of a
do
broader cost-cutting measures in response to declining ratings and revenues from traditional cable channels. So
That's rough.
You gotta be careful because this is how we're ending the episode.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm just upset. That's really upsetting.
You do have tears in your eyes.
I just,
So emotional about
so
it.
emotional.
well, I gotta say this, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah. People
gotta-
losing their jobs is not fun.
That's
no,
not fun.
No,
No.
that's not fun. No, for real, that's really sad, and I hope
Yeah,
they.
it's a sad
they
thing
find-
for the industry since
Yeah.
you know cable is changing, industry's changing.
Yeah.
But we're live.
We're live on Adobe Radio. Make sure you download the Adobe app because they told
Yeah.
us to.
You're
Tell you guys
really
that.
choking up about this.
No, it bothers me that they're losing their jobs.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, guys. We were a little silly geeses today.
Mhm.
A little silly murder of geeses. No, that's a murder of crows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, what are a group of geese called?
a honk. I don't know.
A honk? Oh, that's fun.
We'll call it that.
We're a honky honk.
I mean, the plural is geese. So
Yeah.
There's
True.
geese.
Good. All right. Well, I really missed you guys. I have to say, these are one of my favorite times of the week. I feel better after we've talked.
I'm
So,
glad.
all right. Love you guys. All right. Play us out, Peyton. All right, everybody. Another episode. Finito. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're listening live on Adobe Radio, thank you so much. Make sure you follow us at Wesam's World on all social media platforms. We're also on YouTube and Spotify, so check us out there if you want to check us out and watch us and listen afterwards. Live is always the best way to go. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk. Bye, everybody.